Hey guys, it's Sharon with Little Britain Company. Welcome to the channel. Today, as promised, I do have the Echo Park paper haul for you guys, and I am super excited. Really super excited. I did open it and just make sure everything was there, and then I cut the pre-cut the tape so that it's easier to get into. Other than that, I'm very excited. It's got a little corner of stuff here. Very excited to see what's inside the box. It was funny because when I was going through it, I was like, oh, I forgot I got that. I forgot I got that. So are you guys ready? I love Echo Park. By the way, it is absolutely my favorite company to order scrapbook paper from. And no, I do not get anything from them. I am not affiliated. I just love their company. So let me open this thing up. It is so heavy, guys. It is so heavy. It's funny. Sorry. I'm going to twist, maybe not. I'm going to turn this around just a little bit so you guys can see everything. This, got hair everywhere. This was my order. It's crazy. So I told you I did it in under $100. $99.13. But there's so much in here. How much is in here? There's so much in here. I don't even know. All right, so there's that. There is the cool Echo Park magazine with some of the new stuff coming out. It's really gorgeous. Let me let's see. There's a page in here. Look at those tags. I think this is just awesome. They made the yeah, you can shop that collection. And they made the little boy. I mean, these are beautiful projects that they include. I'm doing it that way because somewhere in here there's going to be a coupon, and it's really only like a one-person coupon. So I don't want a bunch of people to load it thinking that it's available to everybody and then be disappointed. So I am trying to make sure I don't accidentally show it to you. That's cool. Look at the box. That is so neat. Okay, I think this is super cool. How they took the paper and created the wreath with it. I think that's wonderful. My only worry would be if this gets it all damp. Just at all damp, that paper's going to wilt and curl. So that would be my concern with that. But if you keep it in a nice dry place, you are golden. And look at the tags. Those tags are so fun. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. I will absolutely show you all everything. Now I'm going to put these aside to show you later because they go with kits that I bought. What I do have in here are, let's see, 1, 2, I think I'll sort as I go. That's Halloween, Christmas, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I got 24 of these little packs. And with Echo Park, it's a lot of, the more you buy, kind of the cheaper your prices get. And then I did buy the Winnie the Pooh Christmas set and the Halloween fun one. I'm going to put those back in the box for a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all of the 6x6, and then we'll come back to that one. I guess I'll kind of go in some order. These are fall and Halloween. I'm going to put those aside, and then these are Christmas. That one's trying to escape. Okay. So I'm going to do this the way I normally do, which is I will show you one side and then I'll flip the pad around and I'll show you the other side. And I'm going to tighten that back up again. And we're going to zoom down a little bit so you can really see the paper. There we go. All right, so this one is Into the Wild. And when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, I don't usually do a lot of animal print type stuff. And for a minute, I thought I had ordered the zoo one, but I did not. Look how cool this is. Okay, so you have this wonderful Into the Wild, Hit the Trail, Make Camp. Let me zoom in a little bit here so you can really see some of the cool designs, the little boots and little fire, the s'mores and the sticks. Very cool. Okay, so, and then you get a cut apart, and then you get these strips that are, I love them. I think they're really cool to use. I think that I'm going to take these and cut them individually. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and I'm going to use them maybe as tabs or something else. I've got some ideas about this, but give me some more. That's cute. Then you have this fun, like, fall camping scene. Here we go. Let's zoom you in a little bit. So this is really cool. You have a little fire going, and you've got the tents and the signposts. Oh, and look at that. It's got a little, somebody's chopping firewood. Okay, and then, oh, kind of the old-fashioned camping, although people still do those. Here, see? The little old-fashioned small camping RV-ish things, campers. So cute. I always thought those were really cool, except now, you know, there's just too many of us. So we have 3 people. Oh, too far. There we go. With 3 people, that would be a really small RV. Mountains are calling. What happens at camp stays at camp. Let's go exploring. These are really nice. This reminds me of, if you all are familiar with the Hudson blankets. If you have one, they're worth a small fortune. But this is like this just gives me that Hudson blanket feel. And then you have this really wonderful animal and mountain. Here you go. You can see like the nice mountains, bears, and probably a wolf, maybe a coyote, and deer, a squirrel, a rabbit. There's a lot more in here than I realized. There's a rabbit. Is there anything else? Is that it? I think that might be everything. Really cute. All right. This next one, I'm actually just going to show it just like this, because I think this is a really nice plaid. Definitely something you would see on a shirt. Very cool. Bring you back out again so you can see this one. So this one, adventure to camp, outdoor camp, my kind of vacation. Here is something I'm not liking, and I've seen this on the past couple that I've seen from Echo Park. This is not aligning properly. I don't know if I can show you. I can zoom in again. Okay. So right here, you have a little bit of the red coming through. So you could conceivably use that, but I'd rather have that much on both sides if I'm going to use pieces like this. This one, it's right at the edge. Tiny bit of yellow. This one's over. These 2 are over the edge, which tells me that this print is slightly crooked. So that's a bummer. That's not sort of over a little bit more, that they couldn't have somehow found a way to balance that better. I saw that in some other ones recently, but my kind of vacation, the rest of it's really cool. It's cool. We'll try cool and good, and I'll just keep moving forward. Loving the clouds. They're very nice, very, very calm. And then this one, oh, you got to see this. All right. Look at the wood grain they've created in here. That is super cool. That is super cool. All right, we got some more cut aparts. Find your true north. Sorry, walking and talking, grilling, chilling. Let's see, campsite, fishing hole, hiking trail. That is actually kind of hard to read. Fishing edition, Into the Wild. Cute. You got a nice plaid. And I believe that is the start of the repeat. Yep. So you get 12 different things. Now, usually on the flip side, it's a lot more simple. So on this one, you get this really kind of nice green dot. It's almost like a bluish green. Really cool. And I love this kind of night sky. That's really pretty. You get the black and red check, very Huntsman style. This one, go back in again for you, gives you this, oh, I can't think of the term. It's very feathered look almost. Let's see the next one. So the next one, you're getting this orange grid. I'm just going to keep you honed in right now because this one, that's very hard to see when you see the whole page. But when you're up close, it's pretty cool. You've got fishing and kayaking and hiking, and it looks like someone's in front of a fire. I see swimming, and it's really cool. And I'll let you see what I mean. When you bring it out, it almost just looks like random dots. Okay, then you have the green. And I really like this one with all of the different colors. It's like a little cross. This one is trees, a green on green with trees. This is paw prints. That's pretty cool. Follow the trail. You get these multiple arrowheads with the different colors. It's really, I like that one. And then this one is flags. Let me show you close so you can see the little flags. All right, that's it for that one. That was just one. Oh my word. I may have to move faster or we're going to be here all day. Which is not a problem. I love being with you guys. I really do. But I know you all probably have things to do. Okay, so we've got these beautiful pumpkins. Maybe I can bring you in a little bit closer. There, that's easier. Beautiful pumpkins. I love the cut aparts here. I love this pumpkin market. It's really nice. Fall is in the air. You've got this nice fall bouquet. And then falling leaves. I love that. I love fall. Let's get cozy. Fall is proof that change is beautiful. Autumn is a second spring where every leaf is a flower. Sweet sentiment. This, I don't know why, this makes me think very Scandinavian to me. What do y'all think? Do you think that's got a kind of Scandinavian flavor? This one, you've got the, let me show you. I think, where's this? Oh, it is very different. Okay. This one is pumpkins. You've got all the pumpkins and some of the different flowers and things for the season. Come back out. Okay, what a wonderful and beautiful autumn day. I like that a lot. Hello, autumn. This is a nice little journal card. Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the air in the fall. It really does, doesn't it? So more falling leaves with like a little flower in between. I like this sort of mauve-y, green, cream plaid. That's very nice. Happy harvest, fall. Hello, pumpkin. Happy fall, autumn, fall in love. Fall is in the air. Look at the mushrooms. I love the mushrooms. Like the mushrooms, let's see. And then we have more of sort of the fall flowers. And we have some of the pumpkins. I feel like I'm repeating. Yes, the pumpkins is the beginning. Yep. All right, so let's flip it. This one, again, the backside is usually much more plain. So I'm going to come close for you guys for right now so you can see. So there's the kind of, these are all like flowers, almost not wheat, but I'm actually using my own camera to figure out what this is. I think it's just more flowers or an orange on orange or tone on tone. A lot of these are tone on tone. Kind of see. Love the, this almost looks like a fall cornucopia type thing. So you've got a little bit of burgundy on burgundy. And then this plaid, which I think is kind of hilarious. I love the wheat. That to me looks aged. You have orange, and this is a very slight design in here. Very slight. You have this really nice, oh, too far. Green, it's not quite a stripe. And then more of the sort of burgundies and another beautiful green. Okay. I think I grabbed from the fall when I should have grabbed from the other pack. So then we have a Make-A-Wish birthday boy. I did want to pick up, I don't have much in the way of birthday paper. So I did grab this one because I just liked, I thought that the pages were very unisex. So I'm going to go through this one pretty quickly. It's really very much party paper. You know, nice balloons. You get kind of the confetti. Hooray party. I like these. Wishing you an incredible birthday. I mean, some of these are just ready to go. You've got the numbers. Presents. Let's eat cake. We used to be able to get a cake literally that looked just like this. And it was amazing. From Harris Teeter. And they still sell it. We just can't eat it because that was many years ago before we knew we had gluten allergies. So now we can't have it. And it makes me very sad. You're so sweet. Happy birthday to you. I love this page. I just love the pennants. I think that they're just super cute. And then you got the happy birthday text. Birthday wishes. I like these. And I like these cut aparts and these sections. Love this page. This can just go for anything. This doesn't have to be birthday, of course. There's so much you can do with that as a background. And then I think, yep, we're back to the cakes. I'm moving a little bit faster. This one is not quite a, well, it's a stripe, but you can see it's not a simple stripe. That's kind of cool. I like that. The dots, I very much like these dots. I think that they're just a great background. I love this piece. And I can absolutely see using this in some of the Halloween things that I have. I think this might even work with my Luna papers. Let me put that down a little bit so it doesn't shine back on you. So then you have the nice grid. Love the confetti. I do some sewing with something that's almost exactly like this, but the background is white. Love. Love's kind of almost Kelly green with the white dots. Love that one. You've got the multicolored stars. This is like the other one, so not quite a stripe, almost like a mountainy stripe. That one's cool. You get the this is almost like Madras. And then a nice light blue on blue star. You have to love that, the candles. So cute. And then you have a red. This is like a small little crescent. And there's that one. I was very, very happy with that one once I started looking at it. So then we have Let's Take the Trip. Let's Take the Trip. So you have some of the packing. This I think would probably be a good year to take some trips internally in the U.S. Then I love the map up here, and you've got the clouds. Travel as much as you can. Sleep, eat, sleep, travel, repeat. Love it. I do love to travel. I'm the funniest traveler. You've got a little bit of a lot of places. Statue of Liberty. That's the London Bridge. Give me a second. Eiffel Tower. Sorry, I've got hair in my eyes. I'm trying to pretend I can see. Let me just fix it. I have a lot of hair, guys. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. All right. This is basically hello in many different languages. Hola, salam, hey, hello, ciao, ahoy. Like it's language and kind of dialect, because ahoy is a little bit more dialecty to certain areas. Go, see, do. Always take the scenic route. To travel is to live. When I was younger, my father liked to be spontaneous. I don't know that my mother really enjoyed the spontaneity, but my father liked to be spontaneous. And every once in a while, he would come home from work on a Friday, or sometimes during the week, but rarely during the week, with something fun planned, or some place that we were going. I always thought it was very spontaneous. I mean, if we had not already packed 3 days ahead of time, I think it was spontaneous. I know one of my sisters watches, so if you want to chime in and your memory, I'm the youngest, so my memory is not as honed as some others who were a little bit older when we were doing that, but I just remember taking some day trips, and just, it was so fun to just grab and go. Okay, explore paradise. This is really, really cute. Then you have all of these additional travel pieces. I think those are, I love the travel tags. I think I might try to recreate some travel tags. That would be cool. That'd be fun. Then different license plates, it looks like. Let's go, get away, road trip. I love this postcard look. I think that's wonderful. This is what I'm talking about again, though, by the guys, as we were talking about this. Had they moved this over more, can you see that? So, I'll zone in here. You get this whole side right here, and you don't here. And so this is more difficult to use than, let's say, something like that. Had this been pushed over a little bit, had they not felt the need to line those up like that, I think that would have shown better. That's cute. She got double-decker buses and different ways to travel. I like the little scooter, the pink scooter. And we're back to the beginning, so I'm going to switch. So here we have a map. To me, it looks suspiciously like England, but maybe not. This is a repetitive piece. I didn't realize that at first. Really like the dots. Oops, that wasn't as close as I can get. So you can see you got these kind of dots within dots, and I think that's very nice. This is like a herringbone, or maybe a tweed. That's very cool. This is, I have no clue. Let's see. Maybe even closer. Nope, that's not helping. I don't know what that is. Just smudges? Flour? If you all can figure it out. Beautiful green, almost like a Swiss dot. Oh, these are coming out. So I love this, where it really gives you the airmail look. I think that's amazing. This is a black, sort of a diagonal check. Love these very subdued clouds. That's really pretty. And you can hear it. You can hear it as each time I'm turning the page, the page is pulling out, which is fine, but I have to just keep them together. This is really kind of cool. It almost looks like sound waves. And then sort of an orange on orange. I'm not really sure what that design is. This one is almost like little drops of rain with a dot in the middle. That's kind of cool. Love the airplanes. I think that's very nice. Okay, so that is, let's take a trip. I am going to grab I'm going to take a quick swig of my soda. I was very good today. I've had 2 liters of water. I'll have more this evening because it's really not that late right now, because yesterday was the last day of school. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. All right, so I got this little Explorer one. I thought this one was really cute. to be fair, I don't actually remember ordering this one. I couldn't remember why I ordered this one. So let's take a look at it. Maybe it'll jog my memory why I thought this was something I wanted to order, because I just don't remember getting this one. Or I was ordering so many, I might have accidentally used this one and not just double checked my order well. But it's very cute. It's very cute. Let's go explore. I like these cut aparts. I love the Jeep. That's very neat. You get some lovely fronds. Keep the wild in you, Hakuna Matata. We love to explore, discover, above all adventure, stand and be wild. Got some really nice rainbows and more animals. A lot of different animals in that picture, surprisingly. Safari, hello friend, too wild, it's a jungle out there. It is. This is almost like paw prints, but they're not really. They're not really. You get this nice plaid. Hello friends, wild and cute, always be yourself. I do love the elephant in this one. I think that's really cute. I think that's back to the beginning. Yes. So let me turn it. Again, this is a bit of a herringbone. Kind of an odd animal print. I like this very much. This is a very unusual green with that kind of, like I said, Swiss dot. This one is a little bit psychedelic to me. I might use that one with one of our Halloween ones. A little bit of a jungle. You've got brown on brown triangles. This one is more of random. They're not dots. They're like small blotches. Little V's. This is almost like a grass weave. You've got a stripe. I always like stripes. Cute lions. Giraffe paper. So this one is cute, and I'm sure there are people who love it. This is really not my thing. I really, really don't know why I ordered this one. I'll have to go back through and sort of figure out. Maybe I can figure out what I was thinking or what I thought I was ordering. Okay, so let's go travel. This looks so cute. Okay, it starts with all of these wonderful suitcases. Bon voyage, travel here. I love this one. This pack, by the way, the Let's Go Travel, it is a very masculine in my mind. This has a lot of very masculine papers in it. I love the world is calling, I must go explore. Collect moments, not things. Memories are moments. Really cute. So you also have the stamps, post stamps. Traveling kind of around the world. So you've got a British phone bank and the Eiffel Tower and the planes. Maybe the bike is supposed to stand for other parts of Europe. Maybe France. Great things await. Cute. Very nice stripe. This stripe really makes me think like 60s and 70s. So we've got the airplanes. Travel is always a great idea, most of the time. Where to next? I said I like to travel. And then I think the cars begins. Nope. Cars do not begin our repeat. This one begins our repeat. The luggage. So let's switch. This one is this beautiful blue with just the slightest dots throughout. Kind of an orange plaid. This one is gridded. Can you see the grid on here? That's kind of cool. I like this one very much. This is sort of aligned stars on burgundy. Open road, family memories, tourist, vacation, flight, passport, hello, wish you were, wander, discover, getaway. So there's a lot of really cool kind of little sentiments on there. This one is, again, like a black on black. You see if you can really see that. It's tough. It's very dark. I like this kind of compass piece. I think this is really neat. that piece, and that's the end of that one. So many to go. All right, this one is Love Notes. Really pretty hearts. I love you, a bushel and a peck. I like that one. Beautiful flowers. I like this one. It says, I love you, I love you, I love you. You are my favorite. Love you forever and always. It's very nice. I think that's cute. That mirrors the front one. Might be a good one. These seem to have been set in here more properly. Okay, this heart pennant, that is very cute. Look at those. Okay, that's cool. It's, sorry, make it easy for you all to see. So it's like a paper airplane going between two clouds, or maybe two coming apart and then coming back together again. Get you back here. So more cut aparts. You're so loved, such as love bug. Really pretty flowery print. I do like this one where you have the mailboxes and the hearts, heart balloons. My life would suck without you. Well, it's true. Look at the love bugs. Okay, I love the love bugs. That is super cute. And we are back to the beginning. Okay, I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back. Okay, we're moving on to Sunflower Summer. I actually, for you all, it was like that. But for me, I stepped away. So I went and had a little nap. Okay. Some of these that we're starting to get to, I love them so much. I think I'm ordering this one in the 12 by 12. So let me show you what it is so you can see how really gorgeous this is. Look at this with the mushrooms and the sunflowers. Little chicken. Is it Carolina who likes the chickens from Carolina Craft? I think. But these are just great. Look at that lineup. This whole page with the chickens, this is just lovely. And so you have bees here. Now, this is similar to some of the other farmhouse type things that I've seen them do. But these are really nice cut aparts. Gather at home and the Be Brave. I love the all over sunflower page. Whenever I look at this, I think of my son and daughter-in-law's wedding. They did sunflowers. I love these little ones. They're like tiny bouquets. This makes me think of fall. That makes me think of fall. So then here you go. Happy days in a world full of roses. Be a sunflower. It's just so cute. Look at this one. All right, I'm going to zoom you in. Look how cute that is with the little baskets. Really adorable. Really adorable. And then we have this, and again, I'm going to zoom you in a minute. These are like seed packets almost, but they're all sunflowers, just like different styles of sunflowers. I think this page is really, really beautiful. Okay, so then you have more cut aparts. There's quite a few in this one. Love these. Look at that. That is a really pretty, again, like kind of like I want to say it's like a madras. I think that's the right term for it. Is that back? That's back to the beginning. I'm trying not to take forever with this because I know. All right. Let me pause. I had to fix the film for a minute. Okay, so this is kind of like an orange on orange diamond. I love the flowers here. Really nice. The different colors. Really, really nice. This one is another sort of an orange on orange. Let me show you this one real close. It's very, like a very decorative line, but I guess those are flowers. You can see that little one right there. This one, look how fun this is. Now these are relatively small. So when I come back out again, I don't want to do that. When I come back out again, you can kind of see on this page when it's 6 by 6. So imagine this one, when they make these smaller, my understanding with Echo Park is that they don't just shrink it. They do try to make it perspectively make sense. But I just think that some of these would be just absolutely amazing as full sheets. So I actually really like this plaid. And apparently plaid is in right now, guys. I did not know. This is like a little green star. Let's see that one. Like a little green star. This lovely pink. Oh. You've got the yellow. I just love all these backgrounds. I really think that some of these are fantastic. I will say this one makes me think of kind of Aboriginal art. Kind of interesting. I think this one's beautiful. The pink with the white flowers. This is just a light blue on blue grid. And that is the Sunflower Summer. All right, the next one is Bloom, and I think this was another one I was thinking about getting the full 12 by 12. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look how that... So this looks to me like they've antiqued it just a little bit around the edges already. I think that's just gorgeous. Today is our day. The good life. Remember the beautiful days. Again, I feel like these have been slightly antiqued. I think they also kind of scream 30s and 40s to me. I'm smitten. This is a nice little flower. It's okay. It's the little things that matter the most. I mean, I really am loving the cut-aparts on these are fantastic. The family and the beautiful. Look at this. This in a full 12 by 12 that I can cut down a little bit into the right proportions for a junk journal. I'm really looking forward to that one. So yeah, I'm definitely going to order this one. Look at that. Again, I love this kind of older rose. The term I was looking for, and someone found, one of you lovely ladies found that for me, was cabbage rose. Sort of this big, thick one. Then we have more of these really cool cut-aparts. These are very well done. Is this Cardabella or... This is Cardabella. So... But this was Cardabella too, and this one I think had that. Was that the one that was off? I want to say that Cardabella is doing a better job with their cut-apart positioning, and that it's the Echo Park paper. So that's just something interesting. And it's so slight. It's just such a little thing. But when you're working with small bits of paper, sometimes, the whole thing matters, but it's beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Dream, best time. Look at that lovely bee. I'm absolutely going to end up cutting out that bee. I just know it. A nice, as the center of something cool. These are little, I'll show you. Look at the little bees in there. I don't know if you can tell, this is almost purple. The background is not blue, it's almost purple. I think you can see that better from far apart. I think this is where we start to repeat. So let me show you the back side of these. These are like a diamond with, full of dots. Cute. Love this one. It's almost, that's what this all kind of reminds me of flower sacks and English gardens. And I love the little distressing, or the little, they've kind of given it that older flair to it. This is a sort of a green on green. Let's be coming up. Oh, there we go. Love this. This is almost like ledger paper, but in yellow. Well, not almost. It's ledger paper in yellow. And again, so many, these all are very, they're not the same, but they definitely are the same kind of flavor to them. There's Sophia running down the stairs. Yeah, this one's very nice. I like that for a background. This one is very much like that first one. Love this deep pink. I don't think that this is really a hot pink, but it's just a really cool pink. This one is sort of a bluish purple or a purpley blue. This one looks a little bit more Art Deco to me. Love this. And again, you've got kind of the aging, the antiquing around it already done. Definitely reminds me of wallpaper. This one almost looks splattered. Like this green splattered look to it. All right, that's the end of that one. So from the ones that I was looking at, I was thinking about getting this one in the 12 by 12, but I don't actually think I'm going to. I really like it. I think there's a lot to it. But I absolutely want that one in 12 by 12. I've got an order that I want to get out today. It's Friday. And if I get it out on Friday, you get free shipping for if you spend more than $25, which that is highly likely because they still have their sticker sheets for $1, which is a great deal. Okay, this one is Be Happy. This is another one I have been considering ordering in the 12 by 12. And with the 12 by 12, you also get the sticker sheet. So look how, I just think that's gorgeous. They kind of remind me of pansies. But Be Happy, I love it. Just Be You. Oh, these were just great. One of the, I'm trying to remember which one. There was a pack of paper that had like a lot of this. But that would go well with this set. Gotta get back to it. These are, oh, look at these bees. Look how cute that is. The Dizzy bees. Oh my goodness. I know, I get so excited. Here you got like, I want to say dandelions. Oh, no, not dandelions. Maybe daisies. And the bees. Oh. Queen bee and your notes be yourself. Work hard and stay humble. Oh. I am absolutely getting this pack in 12 by 12. And I love this. I am inspired. Can you tell? I don't often do like the darker or the blacks, but with this one, they just work so well. Think happy, be happy. This is my happy place. Life is sweet. Hello, honey. Cute. And then you get the hives with the Dizzy bee around them. And is that? I bet that. I do not know why I love this one so much, but I do. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous sheet. Home, everything's going to be okay. There's a lot of cut aparts in this one. Mind your own beeswax. Happy bee day. Though she be little, she be fierce. Be our guest. This one to me almost feels like it's got that Dizzy bee look to it with this. So cute. Okay, and there we get our repetition, our beginning. So you get 2 of each sheet. So on the back of these, so we do have this black plaid check almost. And I kind of like those equally, but I'm sure I have some big sheets of this, so I'll be able to use the other side. This is adorable. This is absolutely adorable. All of these different jars of honey with kind of the honey spoon to them. I mean, oh, too far. There we go. Just adorable. This one's kind of like a green on green vine. I love this. I really, really love this one. This yellow and black plaid, especially with this set. This is really pretty, and I could use this for pretty much anything. With the gray and white. Those are like tiny white hearts. And this is just the yellow with tiny yellow hearts. Pretty much these are this blah, 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 blah. These are the same papers, just in different colors. If only I could speak. The black with the dots. It's like a night sky almost. Look at that yellow stripe. That is a beautiful yellow stripe. You've got the honeycomb. Beautiful yellow and white plaid. These are lines of bees. I'll show you. Aren't they cute? Now, to be fair, I will tell you, have you all noticed how I do this? It's because the paper feels so good. It's beautiful, beautiful paper. So you get the nice gray. Again, I feel like it's close to a Swiss dot, and it's that one. So adorable. Okay, now a day in the life. This is another one I was surprised that I bought. Maybe. We'll see. You know what? I think Carolina from Carolina Crafts had just ordered this one too. So let's take a look. It is interesting. So you are getting January. I do remember this one. So there's a lot of cut-aparts in this one. Love is all you need. Life is a journey. Do what you love. But then you have February, and it keeps up with that. March. You've got these wonderful cut-aparts, these really cool sentiments. Let the adventure begin. April, be awesome today. I like the sort of the grid for the week. Dream big. I think I know what I was thinking. I do know. I remember what I was thinking about when I bought this one. So yes, I did purposely buy this one. And I was thinking about making little notebooks and how well these would work in some of the small notebooks, because I have also ordered a cinch, which I need to learn. Dreams don't work unless you do. I think that's a great sentiment. I don't know what I'll do with these months. I don't know whether that is something I'll use. Maybe. I mean, never say never. I'm going to have 2 of them, but I would like them better if I felt that they were more thematic to the month. So in July, I want to see, patriotic. And in April, maybe, the rain. And in February, I want to see that. I mean, it's a little bit. It's got like a little pink with hearts. That one's okay. And March is green. But I guess I just want it to be more themey. Anyway, it's not the destination, it's a journey. Love that one. Wake up and do all that you can. You are capable of amazing things. These are very cool for those, if you all have seen, I don't think I ever finished them on camera, to make these special lunchbox journals for kids. In particular, I came up with the idea to use stickers because kids put stickers all over their computers, and the computers belong to the school, and it makes a mess for me to clean up when they turn in a computer. And so I thought, I can fix this. All right, a habit tracker, to do, messy bun, getting stuff done. That is me right this instant. So that one's August. Nothing's more fun than doing what people say you can't do. Always be kind. Planner, cookbook, September. Kind of like this one. I want for me, I want orange and black. You can do anything, not just everything. Just not everything. I love that. I wish I had, there's a lot in here that I would love to put up on my walls at school. It always seems impossible until it's done. Love the life you live. Make a plan, make it happen. I feel like this December one is pretty much the same as the March one. And then again, you have ideas. I thought we had this one. Oh, we had goals. There's a lot of similarities in here. I mean, it's clearly a planner book, but let's take a look at what's on the other side. So this is not just a plain black. Let's see how close we can get. Can you see that? It definitely has some kind of a design in there. You get this yellow. And again, it has like a yellow on yellow floral design. Yeah, the color really went away. I love this one with the cameras. Not that kids would recognize that as a camera these days. So this one's interesting because I gotta tell you, I can buy graph paper anywhere. Butterflies are really pretty. Those are very nice. It's pretty. So I like some of these florals on the backs. I can see using one set on the front and then using these month ones for something else. What to think about that? This one's okay, not my favorite, but it's okay. So you've got some blue on blue. Let me give you a close-up of that. Almost leafy. Again. And then, oh, I like that one quite a bit. I feel like most of this is a hit, but there's a few misses in here. And this one is really just the polka dots or the dots. This one, instead of dots, it has these little, almost like a heart. It's not quite a heart. You've got, this is navy. I don't know if you can tell that's a navy blue. This one's really pretty. And that's the end of that one. So I'm going to put the two aside that I know I want to go back and order the full set. I got so the paper was on such a good deal. Really such a good deal. I think I was paying $3.33 per, because every 3 was $10. So it should be about $3.33, $3.34 for each pack of paper. And so I just didn't have any St. Patrick's Day paper. And I thought I'm going to go ahead and grab this now. These are really cute. Luck charm. Lucky charm. Like the lucky. Good luck, friend. You've got a lot of the sort of very themey St. Patrick's Day, which quite frankly I love. The clovers. I like that, you've got a lot of just sort of the pictures. That would be cute. Oh, I love this. You could actually use that for Christmas if you wanted to also. More horseshoes. That can't be repeating already, is it? Huh. Is that the same? Let's take a look. That is exactly the same. But something different on the back. Probably it's some tiny change. Okay, it's your lucky day. Kiss me, I'm Irish. Warning, may be prone to shenanigans, hooligans, and milk. Okay, well, I need to give that to my husband. I need to put that on a shirt for my husband. This is a beautiful, just plain green. You got the yellow. This is like kind of a subtle black. Irish, St. Patrick's Day, lucky, very nice. And I think this is meant to be where the repeats start. So let's take a look at the other side. I just think that's very unusual that these are, if they're not exactly the same, they're so similar it wouldn't matter. So I really like this plaid here. And again, I think this would work for Christmas. You get this dark green. On the back is that black. Beautiful light blue, and then that yellow. It's kind of a mustardy yellow. I really like that orange, and then you get the green on the back. So this green, this dark green, does have that design on the inside. You can see that. This green on green. You get this green grid or graph paper like that. The clovers with the blue background. You get these wonderful St. Patrick's Day rainbows. Love it. Love those. And then you get a light blue with the grid. So we've got another plaid. I feel like there's almost repetition. Like maybe the papers needed to be a slightly more different because there's a lot of repetition in here. Or at least it's so close that it's almost the same. I love this stripe. I think that more stripes would have been fun. Maybe more orange plaids. Nice green on green. So there you go. I am still thrown by this one. I'm looking at them. That is absolutely the same paper. That's interesting. Okay. I got the Bon Voyage paper. I've never been on a cruise. I get seasick. But my wonderful friend Kate goes on cruises all the time, and I was just looking at this thinking I need to create some cool things so I can send her a box of stuff or something. These are fun. Well, that's cool. Love all the travel luggage. I need vitamin C. Me too. Europe, the Caribbean, all the buoys and the life preservers. This is like just kind of touristy stuff. Let me get you closer to that one. So you can see kind of the pamphlets with the with cameras, and I'm really not sure what that is. Can't. Got the palm trees, and that looks like a seashell, and I like the little beach scene here. So there's a lot going on in this one. All of the different tropical drinks. I love tropical drinks. I think they're delicious. Different of the ships. Captain, Vacation Vibes, Grand Cayman. The maps are kind of cool. I think the maps would be fun as the cover of something, especially if it's the map that you're using. These are really cool tags. Let's get a closer look at the tags. Let's see if I can get that to focus. There we go. Spain, Alaska. Okay, they're all travel destinations. Cute. It's very cute. Okay, again, we've got some of the ships. Are we repeating here? Yes, that's the one. All right, so what's on the back? So that looks like an anchor. It looks like an anchor. You've got this lovely stripe. You know how much I like a stripe. This is blue on blue boats. So same as one of the other ones we looked at. This one is, again, little anchors. Love this yellow on yellow. This yellow stripe. It's got a white. It's got the thick and the thin stripes in it, which is really fun. This is another anchor, but with the it's a kind of a diamond boxing it in. Looks like they went strong on the anchors. This looks like a water design. Let me show you. See? That gets a little bit hard for the camera. Beach day excursion, explore, snorkeling adventures, vitamin C excursions, and more beach days. So that's fun because they stop along the way. This is very nice. This almost looks fancy, like quilted and fancy. This is orange on orange, and what you have in here are just different touristy things. A sailboat, an anchor. I'm trying to see it. Maybe a jellyfish in there. Maybe a ship. Camera. I do see a camera. This looks like the ship's wheel. That's kind of cool. I like that one. More of almost the ripples of water. That is that one. I did get a lot. I did get a lot. Okay. So this one is Fruit Stand, and this is one of their newer ones, and this is one that I have to decide if I want to get the 12 by 12. So let's take a look at this one. I think that's really pretty. It just makes me think of when my family would take vacations in Florida, and oh my goodness. Hello, friend. Take the time to stop and smell the fruit. Cute. These are all different labels that go with some of the different fruits. Very cute. Oh my goodness. Here, you know what? Let me let you see something closer. That's better. Really cute. Really well done. Strawberries. I think the strawberry. We used to grow strawberries, and then we were having such a problem keeping the critters out, the birds. Ugh. We still get raspberries and blackberries. But again, we've got to keep netting over them. And I love the oranges here. That's more Georgia. Or peach. Those are peaches. Gracious. That's why Georgia. Oh, happy day. Moments of joy. These are really pretty. Again, you got a bumblebee. This is very similar to other bumblebee papers. This Echo Park. This is Cartabello. I just think this is fun. This one absolutely yells or screams at me. Late 30s, into the 40s. This kind of look was very popular. Really cool. Thank you a bunch. That's nice. Oh, look at that lemon paper. It's so cool. Love it. Let me remember what we had up front. This one, really just flowers. And I've seen this almost some very similar look to it. These are cool. These would make really cool if you come in with one of your punches. I think my 2-inch punch, will that fit? 2-inch might be, I'm not going to punch anything out right now, but I do want to see if a 2-inch punch will work or whether that would be, I gotta get over a little bit. Yeah. So I can do that with a 2-inch punch and then add some decorative pieces behind it. I think that would be very cute with all of these. Then you have the peaches again. Oh, love this. I think we're now repeating. Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at what's on the back. Because there's only one more regular pad and then it's holiday pads. So this one is kind of just lined. See that? It's kind of interesting. It's a good background one. I love this one again. Yes, I'm rubbing my hands on the paper. Oh, gracious. Really, really pretty. The fruit scattered amongst the flowers. This one's kind of a diamond look to it. This one's like circles within circles. It's kind of cool. I do love having these. They're all very nice background pieces. I love that one. What's in the back of that one? Oh, I love that one though. I love these two together. Look how cute they are together. I'm gonna have to work something out. Well, I get one more sheet. I may actually go for the full 12 by 12 just to get the extra papers. Some of them are just knocking me out. This one's another, I think, red on red. Kind of see that. Okay, and then we have the green doll. Oh my golly, that's my green. Love that. Green with the dots. Oh my goodness, be still my heart. Really beautiful red flower through here. Cute. And then you have, this is like a purple honeycomb. It's kind of interesting. Is it like that? It's almost like the paper ripped. Huh. I don't know why the paper's like that. Okay. And the last regular one, and then we can do the holiday ones, is this Pets. Again, I don't have a lot of pet paper, if I have any. So I thought it was time for me to get a little in. These are so cute. Those are so cute. Forever friends, bad to the bone, memories. I love my pets. Really, really cool plaid. Look at the hamster. The hamster and the hamster wheel. Here, y'all have to see that close up. Look at this little guy. He's very zen. He's very zen. All right, let's go back out a little bit. Love is a four-legged word. Life is better with pets. With a pet, I think that's true. Love this one. Let's see some other ways. This is kind of like this first one, but they've taken out all of the extra stuff and they've just left us with these wonderful doggies. They're so cute. Now we get into some of the cats. Really cute. I have so many friends who have cats. Dogs are my favorite people. I love my pets. More fun. All I need is love and a pet. I love those little sayings. I mean, people, this day and age, a lot of us are really, really love our pets. Really nice stripe. What was I reading recently? Maybe it's Taiwan or somewhere like that. Or I don't remember. A country kind of like that where people are not allowed to have dogs. And they're keeping them anyway. They get a fine if they're found with their pets, but they've got to take their pets out and walk around. So who would deny you a dog? It just sounds evil. I love the fishbowl. How often do you see this kind of fish paper? Usually it's like, going fishing so we can eat them. Yum, yum. But this really sweet fish pet paper, I think that's adorable. Oh my golly, the one behind it. Cat here is my glitter. Our pets is our Our pets are our family. Oh, I couldn't read that properly. Really cute. Look, you got a little lizard. I want to say chameleon. And then we start our repeat. So sweet. Okay. I am loving this one. So this is almost like a textured look to it. Do you see that little ripple? Almost, that little ripple is almost impossible to see to get close and personal. So you get a nice plaid. Look at the fish one. It's like goldfish. We found a gluten-free goldfish type thing. They're actually called like little duckies, and they're really, really good. In the gluten-free section in Wegmans, I was so excited. This one, it's very curly. This one almost, to me, it's very reminiscent of water. What is this one's? I think just dots, red and red dots. It's cute. Too far. Always, this kind of thing is always useful. And then you have the cat with the, they've already eaten the fish. So you get the little fish skeleton, and you've got the little paw prints. I'm glad they didn't put this right behind the fish. That would have been rude. So we have a yellow grid. They're big on those grids. This is like just a multicolored polka dot. Well, polka dots are bigger, like a Swiss dot almost, but just a whole bunch of different colors. Really cute. These are stars, orange on orange. I do like this really pretty cloudy sky. And then, of course, this looks like grass. These are almost like line on line. This red, this is bones. Dog bones and paws. And paw prints. Cute. Very cute. All right, that's that one. So, are we ready for a little other papers? Let me make sure I have these in the right way. Christmas, 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 Christmas. And Halloween. So I got a Wizard & Company. I think I actually already have one of these. It might be the other one because they do 2 or 3 of these. So I'm going to get another swig of my drink. And I love this. Be brave. You've got the witching hat. Believe in yourself. You are magic. Lose yourself between the pages of a good book. Well, I certainly love that one. Frequent flyer club. The real magic was inside you all along. So this is really cute. It almost looks like the little smiley face luggage on the side. You've got the pumpkins and the owl. Let me zoom you in a little bit so you can really see that. See the owl? So you have all kind of the accoutrements of present day classes along with sort of the wizard world. The Harry Potter wizard world. Cute. You're a wizard. Find where you belong. Special delivery. These are really courage, wisdom, kindness, loyalty. Love it. This, again, is something I may have to make a poster or something with that. Sometimes I can find these pennants. I can make them. The broomsticks, those are awesome. Look at all the different witchy hats. Brave, smart, strong, loved. Our magical adventure. Let's make some magic. Oh, this one's nice. Just like all of these different sayings and words. The books. Oh, the books. Gotta love the books. This is Pure Magic, Wizard Training, Magic Happens. Oh, look at the snowy owl. That is beautiful. So we have more pennants. I think they say something. Yeah, these say the same thing as the other ones, as the bigger ones did. And then I think that is the first page. All right, let's see what's on the back of these. So this is interesting. It's got like the 4 sections for the 4 houses. This one is a yellow with, that's kind of like stars and crescent moons and things. Get this nice plaid. Oh, I love this green one. So each of these is going to stand for some of the colors, I believe, for some of the houses in Harry Potter. This is not dots. This is almost like little, maybe crosses or plus signs. It's cute. So you have the sort of red on red, almost burgundy. Love that. Love that yellow. It's really cool. These stripes are awesome. Very, very much in the magical world. This one, I think that's meant to be clouds. It goes like this. Yeah. So sort of a cloudy night sky. Which is kind of cool. And then you have a navy, this navy with the diagonals on it. This is a red on red with just a simple swirl. And that is that one. Then, show you this one. Spooktacular Fun. Okay, I just couldn't say no. I love Halloween. Look how cool that is. It's so fun. When I was growing up, my mother would, she would pretty much run the Halloween celebrations at our church. And she just made them amazing. They were just amazing. Look at that. That is such a cool strip right there. Then you got the bats and the pumpkins and skulls. 'Tis the spooky season. You got it. Haunted. Love these little kind of almost like haunted houses, but maybe more townhouses for trick-or-treating. Just the fall. Love the little pumpkins. Spooky vibes only. Let's get scary. Cute little ghosts. I mean, the ghosts have just these adorable little faces. They're smiling and laughing and just kind of getting around. And I love that green background for them. Sort of pastel-y. So you've got the Witches, Socks, and Boots. Boo Crew, Spooky, Happy Halloween, Haunting Wishes, and Ghoulish Screams. You've got the skeletons. I do realize this is not everybody's, cup of tea, but I love it. I love the Halloween stuff. I don't know why. I just do. Probably because my mom loved it. These are just such cute little cut-aparts. Very cute. And then... no, not there yet. Then you have all the kids dressed up in their Halloween. That's the one. I think that's that's the new page. Let's turn it over. So you have this lovely orange with these little orange on orange with those stars. Once again, this is just multicolored dots. Really fun. I love the bats. That's really cute. This is a very different kind of a stripe. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit because it's just different designs within the stripes. I will say I do love a good stripe. I know that this is lovely and it's going to make great background paper. It's not my favorite, but it's still pretty cool. Oh, I didn't know what this was at first. All right, so you got these little ghosts and the pumpkin patch. You've got kind of the scary trees and the skulls over here. You have bats and tombstones. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Keep the pages. So this is orange on orange, and that's just like a little skull and crossbones. I do not know why I love this so much, but I absolutely love this print. I might just want to order a page or two, just a 12 by 12 page or two of this. This is just so cool. Perfect background. Perfect background. Oh, that's so fun. It says Boo all over it. Blue Boo with a few stars, very orange on orange. You've got some really nice spider webs here. Some really nice, not for my house, but there. This one is almost like a checker. Now that stripe I love. That's a beautiful stripe right through there. Don't ask me why. The way my brain works. And then you've got, this is Candy. Candy in the pitch of night as kids are trick-or-treating. Cool. Okay, I'm going to hold off. I will show you. This is the 12 by 12 I got because I got the set, but somehow I managed to order an extra. So I ordered this one from the regular ones, and then I got this with the set of stuff, so I'm putting that one aside. Baking Spirits Bright, I probably already have 2 or 3 of these. It is one of my absolute favorites from Echo Park. I just think it's one of the cutest things you can get for Christmas. I love this with the gingerbread and the apron, and it's just all works so well together. You got sort of gingerbread going on here. I love these. Property of Santa. It's a whole lot of gingerbread and gingerbread type designs. May your days be merry and bright. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Winter Wishes, Candy Cane Kisses. Believe in the magic of Christmas. Love that one. These look like decorated trees, like these were gingerbread trees that were decorated. I just love all of these fun Christmassy aprons. This is Twinkle Lights and Cozy Nights, 24, 25. I wonder if they've got more of this. I don't think so. I don't think they go throughout. Fresh Hot Cocoa. Love this. I also have this in 12 by. I already have this one in 12 by 12. You've got Santa and Mrs. Claus. This is one of my favorite shades. Look how cool that gingerbread with the gingerbread like dot throughout. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Cute. This whole section with these, I'll let you see some of these cookies and milk for Santa, and the gingerbread lane, and cookies and cocoa, and Santa Stop Here. I mean, there's all sorts of little sayings through here. It is easier to see in the 12 by 12. And then you've got, this is my repeat. Okay. Let's turn it over. You've got the wonderful gingerbread houses with the gingerbread. Oh my goodness. This one with the bowls and the different whisks and rolling pins and all of your cooking accoutrements. I shouldn't do that. Cooking accoutrements, your bowls and your mixers, and it's all just so fun. This is exactly that. This is just this very simple, repetitious design on that sheet. Nice background. I love this one. The poinsettia, lovely background. One of my favorite stripes. So cute. Got the red, the green, and the white. The black, this one goes with a lot of different things. I do not actually like it with my Christmas. I just don't. That is just me. Let's see what this design is. It's harder to see. I think it's maybe a holly leaf in there, but I honestly can't tell. There is a design there. I just can't tell what it is. Maybe you guys can see it better. I do like this sort of night sky with the snowflakes. Trees. trees on trees. Very cute. I love this one. The gingerbread with the, it's like the swirling ice cream. Swirling icing. It's a beautiful plaid. And then this red on red. And that's that one. We have Christmas Flora. I'm going to go through this one. I again think this one is beautiful. I also think that you could use this for any time of year. Most of this I think could be used. It does not have to be, in my mind, specific to Christmas. There's a lot of sort of Christmassy touches in here. Like that plaid. But I mean, and they're beautiful. And of course the cut-apart's all, you know, they're all very Christmassy. But the rest of it really gives you some, I love this one. Do you see the, sort of the dark, that, I feel like the color is going out when I zoom in like that. It's almost like a grayish on top of that orange. This really pretty, maybe Dutch, kind of Scandinavian look. Like socks. That's like a red tree, red on red tree. Holly Jolly and Bride, happy holidays. So I love the cut-aparts for Christmas, but I very much feel like the rest of it could be truly any time of the year. And I think that that's my repeat. So I do like when you get like the simple colors. This, so I've been really thinking about my Luna pad, and because there's not actually a lot of, there's not a lot in there where I could pull out other pieces. Like this is something that could do the background, but it's not a lot of it. So, oh, look at that pink. That is just a gorgeous, just light pink. So you have a simple off-white here. That's a plain green. Another type of green. This is a lovely kind of almost a corally red. Little green trees on a green background. This is like little bouquets. Let me show you closer. They're very cool. Kind of have the grid going. This is interesting with the very linear dots on the green. Lots of good backgrounds. This is the same print that we saw before, the kind of Scandinavian one, just red on red. I think this one is beautiful. And I think this one would go well with this pad. Interesting. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, these are the other ones. So this is another one I am pretty sure I want to get the 12 by 12. So let's take a look. So this is Chilling with My Snowmies. I wish I think I've been saying the titles. I hope I have. I love this, that these little, there's the snowmen. There's so many different snowmen on there. And then you've got that navy blue. It's just brrr. Or brrr. Snow days. Really cute. So you've got the blue snowflakes. Really pretty. The way they've done these flowers, yes, I think most flowers can go with, you know, any time period. But I do really like these with this Snow Me series. Gone Sledding, Warm Winter Wishes, all bundled up. This one is weird. This one's super weird. Like maybe they actually had an extended one. Little mittens. There's some cute mittens here. Aren't they adorable? Let's get some adorable mittens. Okay, these penguins. I tell you what, the penguins sell it for me. And they've each got, or most of them have their own little pile of snowballs. It looks like a snowball fight to me. Really cute. All right, let me come back out again. Feeling Frosty, Winter Wonderland. These are really cute. So I like the multicolored snowflakes. Look at those. Okay, Let's zoom in on some of these. And so many of them are different. You can see some real differences in these. So really cute. Oh, I shouldn't do that in front of y'all. So very, very cute snow globes. These so much fun. Fresh cocoa. Lovely little sentiments. To appreciate the beauty of snowflake it is necessary to stand out in the cold. Very cute. Look at those ice skates. Those are adorable. Let me show you a little closer view of those. Aren't they adorable? Okay, so we're back to our snowmen. So let's switch. There was a lot to see here, guys. A lot. So we've got the green on green dots. This one is very cool. Just all of these playing in the snow, all bundled up. So much fun. Just everything you need to bundle up and go out into the snow. Make sure it's focused for you. So cute. So the red with the white snowflake. Nice blue on blue stripe. That's nice. This is a nice little sort of villagey scenes. Very cute. That stripe is lovely. I really like that stripe. This is also beautiful. This is a pink on pink snowflake, and I am going to let you see that close. Isn't that cool? I almost want wallpaper. I want to wallpaper my house with that. Maybe not my house. My husband does not like wallpaper. Normally I don't, but I think that I could live with. Really pretty. Like, again, we've got the dots, the multicolored dots. It's like a weird woven diamond almost. Huh. So you've got sort of a coral, light coral on a very deep coral design there. This plaid is beautiful. I think that's gorgeous. And then almost like the herringbone type green on green, and that's this one. So I do, I had not ordered one, but I really do think I want a 12 by 12 on that one. You gotta be careful. I mean, 12 by 12s get expensive. Easily they get expensive. But right now I think they've got a sale. A bunch of the different ones are $7.99, or they're up to 50% off on some of the 12 by 12 kits. So definitely worth it right now. If you see this. Okay, this one is called Winter Wonderland, and this was the last one I was thinking that I might want a 12 by 12. Okay, so I can't not even tell you how gorgeous I think that is. The Let It Snow, this is just very refined to me. I love the flowers. I think that's beautiful. It's like a soft black with the white snowflakes. Hello Winter. Cutest little snowflake. This just has a very, I will say that I think that they have done a beautiful job. This does feel frosty. Wintry. Winter-like. And I think that would match the Chilling with My Snowmies. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this sheet. The swirliness of it. Really cool. Hello Winter, Snowflake Kisses, Winter Days, and Wintertime is beautiful. Got the, oh, look at the little cone. That thing's trying to escape again. And that's a dark blue. That's not black. I think that's a dark blue background. I can't remember where we started. I like the multicolored pastel snowflakes here. Thank you so much. It's the most wonderful time of the year, winter. Oh. Okay, so you've got the pine cones. And I believe that begins our repeat. It does. Okay. This is more of the swirls. So pretty. More of the nice, very cool feeling florals. I think that's the right one. Cool. This is very, this one just yells 50s, vintagey, maybe wrapping paper or wallpaper. I think that one's cool. Yeah, that one's nice. It's almost like a leaf design. You have more of the multicolored snowflakes. They're smaller. Oh, that's just a snowy day, isn't it? Or snowy evening. This green does have a design to it. Not really sure what I would call that. It's kind of a circle within a circle. When you pull out, you definitely have that. This has another floral, and then you have some pine cones, I think, in here. Very deep for you. You can almost smell the pine cones, can't you? Or is that just me? That might just be me smelling pine cones. Really pretty. This is more peachy than pink, I will say. Just the nice blue, almost diamondy. And then this one, I think it's black on black. You can see some of the design in there. Very cool. All right, back out again. And okay, so now I'm gonna show you, let me pull out the Halloween one. So I bought two kits, not just the paper packs, but the full kits. And I'll show you what comes with the kits. Just get out one at a time. So I got the Halloween, I need to pull this back some. Okay, so I got the Halloween Fun kit. So this one comes with these are coordinating papers, and there are, how many are in it? 6 in here. So you really just get one of each of these papers. Pull this out. Pull that off for a second. I wish that I could make it a way for you to feel what I'm feeling, the quality of this. So you have this in a beautiful orange. It is a beautiful orange on one side, and a vintagey orange. And I know that sounds weird, but orange can come in so many flavors. So you get 2 of these, and the feel of these is just amazing. So you get 2 of those, and then you have this next more lighter pumpkin-y. The other one was a darker one with this beautiful green. So cool. And then, and I do like that you get 6 colors. Is that right? 2, 3, 4. You get 6 colors, but you are getting duplicates of them. I guess that's what I want to say. If that even makes sense. Because of the way they do the front and back. And then here you have, to me, I'm not too bothered with a cream color. I have lots of that. But then this one is practically red. This is an orange, but it's almost red. So I'll put those back in here. All right, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to put those aside for right now so I don't waste your time. So let me show you, I'll show you the ephemera pack last, I think. Let me show you the small pack. I'm going to zoom in on this one. So this is the 6x6, and I think that when I show you this and then I show you the 12x12, you'll see some of the bigger differences. So you have this wonderful cat with the pumpkins, these cut aparts, very vintagey. I love the vintage Halloween. You get the sort of the candy with the pumpkin bucket. This little witch, look how cute she is. She is so cute. Very Tabitha from Bewitched. I think someone said that recently on, one of you lovely people mentioned that she kind of looked like the Tabitha. Maybe it was, I don't think it was her though. I don't think it was her. This one, I think it was another one of the witch ones that I got. Maybe it was Luna. It was from the Luna pack. I think that this one's very much. So Boo Crew, Trick or Treat, Hey There Pumpkin, more Trick or Treat. This one has some little Trick or Treat pumpkins and all of the different ones. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous stripe. Spooky Halloween Fun, Best Witches, Happy Halloween, Spooky Scary Skeleton, Eek. You've got the dancing skeletons with the pumpkin heads. Beautiful sort of witchy paper. Hocus Pocus. I love the moon face. That's just so iconic. There she is again, the little witchy girl. This one is, I mean, it really, really just, to me, is very, I think, 60s. You have the little ghosts. Not a scary ghost. Nothing scary. And then we're getting to our repetition, so I'm going to turn it. This isn't quite a dot. I don't know what you would call that. It's bigger than a dot. Almost sort of glowy. This is not herringbone, but again, you've got this kind of repetitious design. Gorgeous stripes, almost like ticking. This one makes me think of ticking. These are owls. Let's see if you can see the owls. Aren't they cute? Very cute. These are little pumpkins. I feel like I have to keep zooming in because they're not the easiest to see on there. Really cute. And of course, you got some spider webs. All right. This will mess with your eyes, but I love this. This is very Halloween-y. It could also be very Alice in Wonderland. Then you have the bats. These are, again, little pumpkins. Spiders on the orange. You've got the candy corn and the pumpkins. And then this beautiful night sky. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous. What do I do with the big thing? Did I leave it in here? I might have. Oh my goodness. I did. Okay. So then we have the 12 by 12. Love it. Oh my goodness. Just gonna put that over there for a minute. This is just the plain cover. But I love using these. And if you don't want the name, if you just want to use the hallow cut, I do like to fussy cut these out. And then it's easy enough to find something to cover this up if you don't want that name on there. But these are all big enough to fussy cut. I do like to take my punch. I think that's more like a 1-inch punch. Let's see. I do like to take my punch. I don't know if I can get to anything right now. Yeah, I mean, if I cut that down a little bit, I'm going to be able to fit that little trick or treat. Look, I can even fit her. Is this a 1-inch? This is my 1.5 inch. Okay, that makes sense. This is my 1.5 inch, so you can really fit some of these really cool extra pieces in there. Okay. So you have the beautiful big papers. The cat with the night sky. I cannot tell you how much I love this cut apart. The double toil and trouble. You do not get all of these cut aparts in this small kit. And they wouldn't all necessarily work, but I absolutely love them. And on the back, I love this one too. but I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep the cut aparts. And if I want more, I can always order the individual sheets. I think that this one with the candy and the bucket is gorgeous. All right, maybe I'll do it. You can see that one a little bit more. And back out again. And on the back, this is the spider. I can even get closer. You can see the spider. You cannot see that spider on the small one. Or kind of. I mean, I could identify it as a spider, but that's about the best I was going to do. Look at this one. So cute. All right, let me zoom in for you. So you've got this little girl all over. She's dressed up and she's out there trick-or-treating. Let's see. She's got her little bucket in her hands. I think that she's just gorgeous. And then on this side, you have the little pumpkins. And I'll let you see some. That is why I skipped the other one. This one's a lot easier. Even zooming in, it's hard to see them. You can kind of identify them, but it's hard. I'll come back out again. So that you have these lovely big cut aparts. So these are 4x4s. I mean, that is substantial. Each one of these is going to, can make this great piece in a 4x4 album, or which would probably be like more 4.5x4.5 album, or I don't even know. They're just gorgeous. And on the back, you get these wonderful bats. So they are pretty amazing front and back. That I always have a hard time when I'm really in love with something. I love this pumpkin paper here. I also love this paper. And again, this is even a better, heavier quality than the 6x6. I love the stripe. Oh my goodness. And then you have the cobwebs and you have more cut aparts. Oh my golly. Look at that one. So many wonderful vintagey pieces here. I don't know what to do with myself. And on the back, you have this wonderful pumpkin. This is probably the one I should have ordered two of. Because I really love both sides of most of these. You have the skeleton on one side and the owl. You can see the owl much better on that side. You have the wonderful, the little witch in the night sky. And this fantastic black and white ticking. Almost. Which way to the candy? Oh my goodness. Okay, some more absolutely lovely cut aparts. And I can say I don't necessarily love this one. So at least this one I'm not going to angst over what I use. These are slightly bigger than, because these are going to be, I think it's 6x4. So slightly bigger than postcards. I like the ghosts. These are really cute. And then you have this wonderful spiders. These wonderful spiders. Let me do this real quick. Because I don't want anything to fall and get, creamed. And here's the sticker sheet. So you have these wonderful stickers. Happy Halloween. You've got the October 31st. You have these pennants you can put up. Hocus Pocus. Spooky Scary Skeleton. Halloween Fun. This is very, very vintagey Halloween down here. All of this is very cute and vintagey. Look at those. So I'm just love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to switch that out for this one. 1 second, please. Oops, knocking things around. Get this one out. I'm going to put this back in. That I have so far. It got right in the way of the... Okay. So that I can show you this. So all of this that I'm showing you, the 6x6, the 12x12, the coordinating papers and the ephemera pack were all part of the same set. I'm going to zoom in here and we'll see if that's the right size. Look how cute these are. Now this one is just a little bit more than 2 by 2, just so you know. I'm going to pull this out just a wee bit so you can see each of these. I think I love these so much because this all really reminds me of when I was a very young child. This was the kind of thing that was still around. I mean, I was a little kid in the 70s, and these just really remind me of that. This is a frame, so this little one's going to pop out. Look at her. Oh my goodness. Spooktacular. So I'm pretty much speechless because I'm loving these so much. I'm so happy I got this set. Look at that little guy right there. And then you've got that one. You've got these little flag pieces. These would be really cute on cards, but also those are really nice on your albums. Little Halloween, another one of those. These are more of your journaling. Oh no, it's a tag. I thought it was a journaling card. These are more your journaling cards. And all of them have nothing on the back. So happy Halloween. Okay, that was wonderful. Really wonderful. All right, guys, you ready for the last one? Oh my word. This has been a very long haul, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope. Okay, so the very last one I got was Winnie the Pooh Christmas. So we're going.
5 minutes.
Oh my word, I'm going to hurt him. He just scared that living bejeepers out of me. Do you hear him cackling in the background? Don't forget, Linda's hungry too.
I know.
Okay.
I've spoken to her.
Grandma Lynn, we take over. She lives right next door, so we take her over hamburgers when he does those. Okay, I'm going to let my heart beat again for just 1 second. That man. So Winnie the Pooh Christmas. And again, I'm going to cut out that little Winnie the Pooh Christmas. Let me show you the coordinating papers first. Do this one.
Did you want a bun tonight?
Do I want a what?
A bun.
Yes, I do with the good buns.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, he does. He does most of the cooking. I'll give him that. All right, so we got the Winnie the Pooh. And again, we'll have 2 sheets. Oh, that is so fun. All right, I will tell you, I will probably use this side for gingerbread because that, to me, is the perfect gingerbread color. I love these for the Winnie the Pooh. Maybe I'll use it for some of it, but that's adorable. Really nice green. This is really similar to that last green. Very Winnie the Pooh yellow. That is definitely Winnie the Pooh yellow. And then we have this beautiful sky blue and then a darker green. All of it goes so well. So well. Okay. So let me show you. We'll zoom in a little bit. And here's the Winnie the Pooh 6x6. Oh my golly, guys. Eeyore was always my favorite. My golly. This is just beautiful. Okay, so then you have the Winnie the Pooh, you have the snowflakes. As long as we know in our hearts what Christmas ought to be, Christmas is. Oh, I just love it. I'm sorry. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. A lovely plaid. Definitely get a lot of plaid. Some really nice cut-aparts. Christmas wishes, believe in the magic of the holidays. Christmas is the most sharing, caring time of the year. It really is. I wish I was like that all year long. I wish I was like that. Warm wishes to you and yours. Look at the little sled. I feel like I'm always striving to be better. Oh, lovely. Those are really cool. I like those ornaments. And just when Pooh thought he couldn't be any happier, a snowflake landed on his nose. Okay, happy holidays. Home for the holidays. The best thing about Christmas is spending it with you. Oh, are we repeating our? No, we're not. This is a different one. Oh, cute. This is really nice with the red. Look at that. The most wonderful time of the year. These were cut. Can you see? I've talked about it. I've harped about that a little bit, and I really shouldn't because, you know, it is what it is. But you can see the equal distances here. This was cut carefully, and I love it. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And Echo Park and Cartabella, they do a very good job of that. You know, but batches happen. They just do. Wishing you a Christmas full of memories and magic. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh, and then he's trying to catch the snowflake on his nose. Okay, so this is the repeat. This is where we start to go again. So we've got this really nice red diamondy. We've got the Pooh snowflake. It's just the colors. They're very Pooh. Your snowflakes. Nice little... this is a green on green. It's less of a... It's not a perfect dot. It's still a dot, but it's not perfect dots. These are little stars. Those colors are perfect. Love this one. Again, very gingerbready to me. We've got the green. Those are little stars. Yellow on yellow snowflakes. So this is a green on green, and those are stars. And a different kind of a star with the red and white. These are lovely backgrounds. So they give you a lot of wonderful Pooh pages, Winnie the Pooh pages. And I love that they've put these, I mean, they're lovely backgrounds, but they're not something that I'm going to be going, oh my gosh, how do I choose? So I do love that they've done that. And then the plaid. Okay. So that is that one. And then let's take a look at the 12 by 12. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like, what is that from Annie? There's a little girl in there who constantly says, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I feel like I'm that little girl saying, oh my goodness. This is a lovely piece that you can cut out directly. There are a bunch of them in here that you could. And then, of course, some of these that I think, it's a lovely front door. There's not enough room between these, but I do think that you could cut that out enough to use these on tags. So, like that. Okay. So you get this really pretty plaid, and the back of it is Winnie the Pooh and his friends. Oh, catching snowflakes. Piglet and Tigger. This is a beautiful piece with the blue dots, but look at all these cut aparts. And definitely, again, you're going to get more cut aparts in the 12 by 12 than in the 6 by 6. There are some in here that I don't think we saw in the other one. So this is that red. Oh, I love him. I wonder if I was to, I wonder, look at that. Now, if you wanted to do something with a lot of your Winnie the Poohs, that is 1.5 inches, and I think you could get quite a few out of that one. So that one's very cool. Don't know how I'm going to use that one. Got that lovely green, and then you have the plaid, sort of this Winnie the Pooh snowflake yellow, and more cut. Oh, look at Christopher Robin's. I can't even finish a sentence, guys. Did y'all hear me talking about one? Start talking one sentence, and then there you go. Outside the snow, friends are calling you. So you got the green and the stars and the wonderful Pooh and his sleigh. There is one thing here. I can see for me using part of this in an album and then cutting out different parts of this to use them to find a design that I like and do a lot of repetition with that. Winnie the Pooh is, of course, no longer copyright. So that would be a really fun thing to do. Let's see what's on the other side of this one. I do very much like these. That one. And you've got this yellow, and oh my, it's a rather blustery day today. Happiest of holidays. I could have my husband come in, and you all know he's British, so he has that accent. I'll have to have him come in later and use that accent. Okay, so we have this wonderful one, and again, this would be great as, you could do strips of this, or I don't know. I really don't. There's so much you can do with this. I think that's really pretty. I love the stockings here because they got the colors just perfect. But then look, Christmas is a get-togethery sort of holiday. Walking in, oh my goodness. Yeah, I know I'm kind of nuts. Love, adore, and love. And I think with that one, let's see, you would need a 2-inch. You would need to use a 2-inch punch if you decided to punch those out. I have so many ideas about what I might want to do with those. Okay. And then on this side, you have, it is a wonderful sheet of stickers. And I think what I'm going to do is, maybe not that far, I'm going to do this so you can really see everything. And I'm just going to kind of slowly move it. Oh, right there. So I love the December 25th. Best thing about Christmas. So a lot of the very Pooh Bear Christmas. There are some of these that are elsewhere, but I love the bigger versions of the characters. So down here you're getting Winnie the Pooh. Where's a bigger Eeyore? Aw, there's no big Eeyore. Huh. You know what's funny? Eeyore would say, oh, of course. It would be Eeyore. Okay. And then on the very bottom you get this wonderful little sort of flag, the flags, pennants. I like these big holidays and Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. These are lovely. This is, I wonder, I don't know if this was part of the dollar, because right now they have a big sale on just the sticker sheets. And if they had those, I would be tempted. Okay. Finally, you get the ephemera, because remember, you get the 6x6, the 12x12 of the prints. You get the pack of 12x12 corresponding papers, and you get the ephemera. If I can get it open. Oh, there. So, take this one out, and all of the pieces. Okay. Well, that's way too far away. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can really see these. So you've got some really small ones in here. It's cute. I do like those. There's a whole series of these, which would be really cool on cards and honestly on anything. It'd be really cool on anything. That one. Home for the holidays. There's so much of it too, guys. This one has, I don't even know how many pieces this one has. I'll have to look that up. Celebrate the wonder and the joy. I like that you have some empty labels to use. I love that one with Christopher Robin. Have you all seen the version with Ewan McGregor? Ewan McGregor? He does a wonderful job. I know it's a few years old. That, oh, whoops. Didn't even realize I was kind of out of frame there. Hey, get you back in frame. But he plays a grown-up Christopher Robin, and it's So well done. Look how fun that is. I forget the name of that movie, by the way. See if I can remember. By the way, if you were interested in the paper packs from Amazon and you haven't gone back, I did go back and link them in that video. Someone did remind me. I think it might have been Cindy reminded me to link those. So I did go back and link those in that video. Okay, and that is the last one. I mean, this was massive. This was just a massive haul. So, oh my goodness. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do. I would be very excited to see if you are here with me and you stayed to the very, very end. If you could just hit me up and say, stay to the end, I would so appreciate it. Don't forget, I'm trying to get to 6,000 by the end of June. And if I do, I will do a giveaway. But you have to have you have to follow the channel and be a subscriber. And on some of the videos, you just have to share them. And you have to let me know that you shared them. So if you say shared, I'll know and I'll be able to put your name in the drawing for a nice giveaway. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And I honestly will be shocked if anybody stayed to the end. But hey, it was fun. I'll see you all later. Cheers.